All I know is that Elon Musk is the Antichrist.
Yeah, why do you say that?
Dude, because have you ever heard of like the whole like technological like singularity?
What do you? I have no idea what you're talking about,
Okay. So
honestly.
what the singularity is basically when they think that like robots will basically become too advanced for humankind and like the whole like sci-fi thing of like robots killing humans. But if
Yeah.
you look far into it, it becomes less like science fiction. It starts to become like actually kind of real. And I feel like the whole thing's gonna start with Elon Musk and his entire thing on like the Neuralink, what he's doing with that, and how he's like basically gonna like tap into people's neurons to like give disabled people like the ability to like talk. Like if you're mute, like be able to tap into your neurons to fix that where you can talk, or to where old people can like completely remember everything. So
I
people are gonna
mean,
be bionic, dude.
it kind of sounds nuts. I'm getting like flashbacks to Wall-E, you know, the movie Wall-E,
Yeah.
where everyone's
We're
laying in a chair just
fat, dude.
zooming around.
That is frick. Yeah, it's insane. And the
But
craziest part is that. So wait, what was I gonna say? I completely just forgot.
fucking idiot.
Oh, oh. Well, he's gonna say it's gonna be like, oh, hey, you don't know how to speak German? That's all right. Just download it. Download it into your brain, and then you can speak
Dude,
perfect
what?
German.
That's, I mean, if that's actually true, it is gonna turn into like to the Wall-E movie in a way.
It
Because
will.
if you think about it, there's like no innovation and no like
Exactly.
creative. There's no individuality. That's the problem.
And then
Like,
yeah, exactly. Everyone's gonna be the same. No one's
it's
gonna have an
gonna
advantage on anyone.
right. It's gonna create a theoretically perfect world where there is no one at an advantage or disadvantage because of whatever this or that. Everyone's
Exactly.
just gonna be the same. But then again, I don't know if that's entirely true because a lot of people won't agree with it like we are. We'll be like, no, that's retarded. I'm not gonna do that shit. But like then again, the people who do it could theoretically become superhumans and be like, then now we're at a disadvantage and are
Yeah.
kind of pressured into doing it. Otherwise, we're gonna be behind everyone else.
Exactly. That's the whole premise of like why people fear like the whole singularity thing is that being a normal human is going to be so obsolete, which is insane.
That that is kind of
Because you won't
insane.
need school anymore if you can just download calculus into your
Dude, you don't
brain.
need school no matter what. So,
Okay, that is no more school.
dude,
But yeah,
honestly, that would be the one nice thing.
no, it's literally insane. But another thing with the whole singularity thing is that they people talk about how like AIs are going to become so insane that like they're going to be able to like learn and then also be able to change their own code. So like they
hmm
start literally becoming almost human beings, but more advanced because computers can do a lot more than we can.
This sounds a lot like if you go
It's a
back
big
100
conspiracy.
years, if you go back 100 years, right? There was no phones, no technology. It was bare bones everything. This sounds like the next step for us where we're like, oh, this is like the norm. We have phones, we have computers, we have access to the internet, and our life's completely changed from 100 years ago. Now let's fast forward another 50 or 75 years. Now we're in Wally world and everything is just too fucking easy to the point where we are just lounging on chairs floating around and there's literally nothing left to do. But
That might be
like then where do we go from there? Like
exactly.
like what the fuck's next?
And at that point, we start bending gravity and we start time traveling, and then we're in just different universes, and the world we know is not even a thing anymore.
Maybe that's why like in movies and stuff you see like these aliens that come, they have like these masks on and stuff and they just seem like they seem like robots but they're not really robots. We're just going to turn into those alien robots that have no feelings or emotion.
Exactly.
We're just literally perfect, but like we're still going to be a supreme race because we're just so advanced.
Yeah. No,
But
exactly.
but we won't have any true feeling or fun anymore. It's just
Literally just robots. Yeah.
more about progress and taking over than I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. But
No,
what
but for
the
real, dude. And also, we're making so much advancements on like nanotechnology to like which nanotechnology is where you can go in and like individually like mess with your own cells
yeah.
once they get there. But at that point, technically, there's I don't know the whole biology behind it and the whole science, but at some point you can turn off something that like has to do with aging,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently we would just not age if we got the nanotechnology to like
High
tamper
key,
with
I
that.
I have honestly been interested in stuff like that for a while. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but one of the things I actually wanted to talk about on this podcast was kind of that topic, like death and shit, because I've always thought like I just want to. I don't know. I kind of hate the idea of knowing that I'm not going to be on this planet anymore one day, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same
That's the
time,
absurdity of life, dude.
I also think like I don't want to be an old hag and still be like with my back about to make me want to kill myself and just
Yeah.
be laying around all day for the next 1,000 years. I want to stay healthy and like do some
Yeah.
shit, you know? But that's kind of really, I don't know. So I did some research, and there are a lot of things that scientists are coming up with that could actually halt aging and even reverse it. And I'm just
Yeah.
like,
That's
what?
such a big thing to tamper with. It's
But
like
like the
crazy.
thing is, what the fuck is gonna happen if this becomes like public knowledge and like
Yeah.
everyone gets access to it? What I mean,
Literally, it's gonna go back.
I don't
We're
think
not.
I
It's
don't think
dangerous
we're gonna
because we're
let it
not.
happen.
Yeah, because once if people become bionic and like stop aging, like there's no way to really control people anymore.
Yeah.
Like there's no use for a government or anything because you can't really control anybody after that, which is insane.
And the thing is, if like for example, if they were to only give this stuff to like really popular people, like people with billions of dollars and they're famous and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
what would happen is everyone would start revolting and want to fucking kill them because like why don't we
Yeah,
have access to this shit? Why can't we
exactly.
live forever? And so the only way to theoretically get away with something like this is to one either like be famous and fake your death and then you just live forever as someone else or whatever,
Yeah,
or you just are no one and somehow get access to this and no one knows about you. But like, then what's the point? You're just like this hermit that no one knows about, and it's just.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I don't see any way of this going good. I don't know. It's
yeah. No,
really strange.
I feel like us, our generation or our kids' generation is are probably gonna live through like a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Like we're in 2020 right now, and we're in the midst of a freaking pandemic, and then the Pentagon's like, oh here's some UFO footage. Like
Yeah, I saw that shit. But I
literally
did,
insane.
I, d- I did like a lot of like searching in the comment section of that video,
Hmm.
and there was a lot of them actually thought it was real and stuff, but there was like this one guy that said, "Yeah, I thought this was super cool too," until I found out what it really was, and then but like he never told us where the video or
Yeah, what a troll.
what it
What a
actually
troll.
was. It probably was a troll. Who knows?
Yeah, because I remember some dude leaked it like in 2004. I think he was like one of the original ones to like have a video, and
Yeah.
it was a big conspiracy, that exact video, and then the government just releases it and it's like, all right, it's real. So now it's starting to make me think like what conspiracy theories are actually conspiracy theories, you know? And that's why I went such a deep dive into like the whole technological like singularity stuff, and it messed with my head forever, dude.
Why why all of a sudden they admitting that aliens exist essentially, you know? Like, and before they were trying
Yeah,
to hide it, and
probably because like I don't know,
because with
we're
Area 51, I there's a lot of evidence. Like I watched this entire documentary and like theories on this in this 30-minute long video going really in depth on all the facts and stuff we know about that alien spaceship crashing by Area 51. Like I don't know what year it was, but a lot of the evidence that they have portrayed is really consistent. That's the number one thing I got from it.
yeah,
Is that all the people who talked about seeing alien ships and like dead alien bodies, they all said they were like really small, had like big black eyes or something, and a bunch of other traits that were exactly the same. There was no discrepancies or anything, which was the really weird thing to me. And
that's
there's
freaky.
and there was a lot of stuff pointing towards the government trying to hide stuff. And
Yeah, that's what our government loves to do.
yeah, and there was no true confirmation that there were aliens or anything, as because if there was, then everyone would be talking about it still. But
Yeah, because the
but
government didn't
yeah.
confirm aliens. They just said it was like UFO, which just means it's unidentified objects. So they're basically just like, we have no idea what it is, but here's a video of it. But
Well,
dude, my whole theory is, if you ever watched the movie Interstellar,
no.
that's a big brain movie. But anyways, the entire time, the entire movie, they're always talking about like they, and nobody knows like really what they're meaning. Like they're always talking like, oh, like they led us here, like they did this, and it's like what? And at the end of the movie, you finally find out like who these people are is like, it's humanity in the future going back in time to like guide people for a different like reality, which is insane. It's like I'm trying to, what I like thought like when I saw UFOs is like, dude, what if that's just us from the future? Like when we completely maxed out technology, like technology 100, dude. Like in Skyrim, we just maxed it out, bro.
What if it's just
And then we
Kylan
came,
bread in a flying saucer? We
that's
don't
what I'm
even know
saying.
it.
Coming back to watch us, like, yo,
Just fucking stared out the window, laughing our asses off at like they have no idea.
yeah, like look how cringe these dudes are.
No, like they have no idea what we're doing right now.
It's so funny, dude.
That
But
it
yeah,
would be so funny.
they like they called like this, they said the UFO was made out of like element, was it, is it element 114, which is like, what's it, I think there's 113 elements or 114, something like that. But they said like this element can like take space time and like bend it, so like it can travel like through time and like just freaking zip off out of nowhere. I don't know, it's insane, dude.
What the
I've done
hell,
too much
man?
research, yeah.
Uh, that was another thing about the UFO that people described, and they actually covered it up as a weather balloon because
Weather balloon.
yeah, because people described it as very like soft material, like it was very bendable and like you could just bend it really easily. But the weird thing was you could take a hammer and you would whack it and the hammer would bounce back. Like it was absurdly strong, but it was very easy to bend at the same time, and it would go back into its original shape or something. It was
That's
really weird.
insane.
It
It could, dude.
it's like
Honestly, it could.
vibranium.
Yeah, it honestly could be like something we made through like computronium, which is like what they say computronium is like basically when we get quantum computers to be able to like mess with atoms, we basically can take a rock, get all its atoms, and like change it up to where it has like almost consciousness, if that makes sense. It's such a weird concept to like
It'd be a sentient rock.
understand. Basically, yeah, like you could you could change the atoms in a rock to be able that it could like take in information and like process it and spit it back out. But what they say like this, doing this would create like computronium, which is just like, I don't know, giving consciousness to like inanimate objects
So
and making
are you telling me that my Pikachu action figure in my room could become an alive Pikachu one day?
it could be, and it could become smarter than you and I.
Jesus fucking Christ, that'd be cool.
I know, dude. Who knows, bro?
Dude, imagine like Pokemon become a real thing.
Dude, literally,
Dude,
who even knows?
all our fantasies just come true because we just give inanimate objects the chance at life.
Ah, that'd be so whack.
Wait,
That's
but
so
how
weird.
do they? What if we do that though? They don't age, do they? What the fuck?
What the?
What
I guess
the?
not. I don't know, dude.
What the hell is gonna happen?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. This
All right,
stuff's so whack.
welcome to the number one worst podcast in the world, guys. We went from 0 to 1 million real quick.
Yeah, we just
Today
covered
we have a very special guest. He's an up and coming music producer and the biggest piece of shit I know. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Braden Adams.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How's it going?
All right, enough of the script. Let's get back to the aliens.
Oh yes, the aliens. I was just about to say something, but then I forgot after that.
All right.
Dude, I feel like the old man.
All right. Well,
that,
I
like,
think we've talked enough about aliens for today.
okay, yeah. All right, next topic.
All right. So this one's also pretty deep. When I think about in the future when I'm approaching death, I don't think I want to just like die like the normal way of just like dying of old age or like
Yeah, it's
laying
too
in a
easy.
hospital bed. I've always thought about getting launched out of a cannon into like a firework or something. It was something crazy like that. I'm
That
sure I'll
would go
think
down in history.
I'll think of something for sure. Um, I got let me think 130 years till that happens. So
That's so funny, dude. Hey, not
I
unless we can nanotechnology our aging.
yeah, I mean
We can get much
yeah,
longer, dude.
as we talked about before.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe I would cap it out at some point because I feel like life would get boring at a
it
certain
would,
point.
dude. Not being able to die is a curse.
Yeah, because I think that goes into like another topic I want to talk about actually. How like scarcity is what drives you to do things and what makes things enjoyable.
Hmm.
Because like when you go out with your friends to watch a movie or hang out and get something to eat, sometimes what goes on in my head is like this is going to end at some point and I better enjoy it now
Yeah,
because this is like going to be the most fun I'll have in like a month or some shit like that, you know?
yeah,
And I'm just enjoying it. But like and that goes the same thing for life in a way. You're going to die one day. We're all going to die one day. Um but if we knew we weren't, we get insanely lazy and we just
hmm,
like there wouldn't be any motivation to really do anything in a way because it's just like
exactly.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna get deep again for.
Okay, go for it.
Anyways, the whole embodiment of life, you can think of it as always holding hands with like the embodiment of death. So you can't have one without the other, if that makes sense. You can actually, no, I take that back. You can have either death or you can have life and death, if that makes sense. Because if death's always holding hands with like the beauty of life, it only further like brightens the beauty of life, if that makes sense. But you can't go near the beauty of life without going near the like embodiment of death, if that makes sense.
All right, next topic. I
Exactly, dude.
have I
Dude, during
have
quarantine, I've gotten way too like deep and like I don't know, bro. I feel like a philosopher now.
All right. I feel like we're getting a little too deep at,
Okay.
for our
Yeah,
very
yeah.
first podcast.
Too much, dude. I feel like the crazy old man that like everyone's like, yo, what is this dude on? Like
Yeah,
just running around the streets like
I
death is
think I'm gonna
coming,
title
guys.
this podcast. We hit a blunt 50 times before getting on this podcast. It's
Yeah, I
something
feel high
crazy.
as frick, dude.
So have you noticed on a lot of YouTube videos that there's an increasing number of bots commenting and
Yeah, YouTube's trash, dude.
yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. I go on
YouTube's
like
nasty.
PewDiePie, one of PewDiePie's videos, Logan Paul's vlogs, David Dobrik, Mr. Beast. All you see in the comment section are like a million comments saying like, "Oh, great video," or "Oh, no." They copy and what they do is they copy and paste a good comment from a video from like months ago or something. And then there's some people who think it's an actual good comment, and then there's other people who are like, dude, copying a comment, you're a freaking bot, man. And but the thing is, by people commenting and stuff, it just boosts the bot and whatever.
Yeah.
And then you see in the profile picture, it's like a girl with like tape over her tits or some shit. And it's like
Nah,
follow
for
my
real.
OnlyFans, and it's like literally every fucking
It's so
video
bad,
is
dude.
just what it's like. It's
The
horrible.
internet is just trashed now.
Yeah.
Because if you took us back to like, let's see, when was like prime internet? I think like 2013, 2014 was like when YouTube was actually like sustainable and like entertaining and there wasn't so much like just disgusting like nonsense, if that makes sense. Now the entire internet's just all about like clout and making money and ads and advertising and it's annoying.
Yeah, we're past the simple days, is what you're trying to
Yeah,
say, pretty much.
exactly. That's why like Leafy quit YouTube and stuff because YouTube only cares about like not like I don't know. Like not they don't let people just like create YouTube videos anymore and make money off of it. They're so involved in like what they have to make and like if they do this then nope, you're getting demonetized and the internet's so controlled but also so like lifeless right now.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame because as a content creator myself, obviously,
Yeah.
you kind of have to think about what most people are gonna find entertaining, what's gonna get the most views and like what people are gonna spark controversy over and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, you're just not gonna make it. It's just
Yeah.
a fact. You
And
there
everything's
are
so
certain
clickbaited.
there are certain anomalies where you will make something that you truly enjoy and it's just something completely random or original and a ton of people will like it. Those are often the most viral videos are the things that are
Yeah.
completely innocent and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, if you want to stay relevant and maintain a position on the platform, you got to appeal to the audience in a certain way that might not be how you want to be making your content, you know?
Yeah, it makes it super annoying that like people can't just create nowadays. They have to go through the whole process of like clickbaiting and like doing all these things with ads and all that. They can't just create just to create and like be sustained off that, which is, I mean, you can
Well,
to a point, I think, but
the
people
thing
just want to
about
get rich
clickbait,
easy and fast.
the thing about
And like,
clickbait
yeah.
is that I don't think a lot of people who do it even realize how bad it is for their reputation
Hmm.
and their long-term success on YouTube.
They just see it's like, oh, do this to get views. Okay, bet.
Yeah,
They don't care about the actual work and like quality of videos.
yeah, exactly. They'll get a ton of views on their videos if they clickbait. Because here's the thing, how it works is the more people comment on your videos, the more people like your videos, the more people watch your videos, the more people who click on your videos, the more YouTube promotes those videos. So even if you know that you just got the clickbait shit out of you, I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but you will go into the comment section and say, dude, why are you fucking clickbaiting me? And that's promoting their video when you do that.
Yeah.
So there's really no way you really lose in terms of getting views when you're clickbaiting in the short term.
Yeah.
But in the long term, you people won't consider you as a respectable YouTuber essentially,
Exactly.
and you won't be able to achieve ultimate success like PewDiePie or Mr.
Hmm.
Beast or all the really big YouTubers out there today.
Yeah. To put in
It's just how it
perspective,
works.
you can either be like a Keemstar or you can be a Mr. Beast. Like Keemstar, what happened with him is he blew up super fast off of someone just like taking a video of him. Like, I don't know, I think he was raging on like Halo 3. And then after that, he just started all this internet beef and started clickbaiting and all this just to get like views and stuff. And like he's successful and all that, but I don't think he's really, no one really respects him that much because he wasn't really, I don't know, no one sees him as like a hardworking like YouTuber that did this like crazy work and all that and respects him for it. And then you can either be like Mr. Beast where he grinded from like 13 to like 19 years old making like just good content, like consistent content that like isn't clickbait and all that, and now people respect him as like a legend. So you can either just have the fame without the respect or you can have like both, I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. And Keemstar was the one I was listening to on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, the
He
Mr.
has the whole
Beast
trauma
podcast.
alert thing.
Yeah, and
Where he
he
talks about
mentioned
trauma.
that how he got 600 subscribers in the first day
Yeah.
because yeah. And Mr. Beast was like, "What the fuck?" It was so
I know.
funny.
Mr.
Mr.
Beast
Beast was like,
grinded
"It
for
took me
so
a year and a
long.
half to get my first 600 subscribers."
Yeah. I
And
remember, did you watch that video Mr. Beast just posted of him like 2 years ago?
he didn't just post that.
Oh, was that a while ago? I'm
Yeah, he
so
made
behind
it.
on
He
that.
made it 2 years ago, but he edited the title to
Oh,
say,
okay. I
yeah,
just now saw that. That makes sense.
yeah. No, I saw that, and
Yeah, but he's like, yo, I hope you have like 100K subscribers in 2 years. I'm gonna kill you. And then you look at his subscribers, it's like 35 million.
yeah, I know. He predicted his own future
I
because,
know.
but like he knew what he was doing, and that he just
Yeah,
proves it in that video. And that's
exactly.
exactly why he made that video. He wanted to show everyone that he knew he was doing knew what he was doing from the beginning, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Just kind of why I made that one video I showed you a while ago.
Yeah, that was exactly what that was.
Yeah, that is
The Mr.
exactly what
Beast
that
thing.
was. So another thing that I really hate about YouTube right now, and this is something that I think is also negatively impacting people and they don't even realize it, is the whole 10-minute goal thing. Like people are trying to make videos longer because of course the longer they watch people watch your videos, the more it gets promoted, which
That's dumb.
it's just dumb in my opinion, because creating content shouldn't be trying to get your watchers to watch it for as long as possible. It should be making sure that the content you're making is something your viewers will enjoy,
Exactly.
not dragging it out so that you can get more watch time.
Yeah.
Which is why I've just been sticking to making really, you haven't actually seen my videos yet, but I've been sticking to making really short videos, no extra bullshit in there, just whatever. I'm keeping it as simple as possible, keeping it real, keeping it fun, keeping it entertaining, because at the end of the day, that's my goal, is just to entertain. So
Yeah, I
I
respect
don't
that big time.
I don't really feel the need to make my video 10 minutes long, and honestly, it just makes me want to kill myself watching those 10-minute
Yeah,
long videos.
you're just
And the
putting
worst
trash in
part,
front of your
the
boat. Just
worst part is when the 10-minute long video is literally the guy just saying the same thing 100 times until it reaches the 10-minute mark.
so annoying, dude.
He just reiterates it like 50 times. It's the most
Exactly.
yeah,
That's the thing with a lot of videos is like some videos will be like, oh, like in this I'm gonna teach you how to like do something, and then it takes the entire 10-minute video of them beating around the bush, and then they finally tell you what like the big thing is they were gonna like teach you, and you're like, what the
yeah.
heck was that for, dude? Like, just wasted 10 minutes of my life.
Oh, dude, oh my God. Literally the worst YouTuber ever. I forgot his name. That's how bad he was. It started with O or something. I think it was O Boats actually. I think texted you about this one day. Um, so he had a video titled I just met Mr. Beast, and then he has in like parentheses very rude. And then you click on the video and he said like and subscribe or this spider will be in your bed tonight at the very
Oh
beginning.
my god,
That's
I
not
probably
the
like and subscribe though.
yeah, I did. And then I shared it with all my friends too, of course. And but then the video is
Got
like
you.
20 minutes long, and it's like a bunch of different, it's like a highlight reel thing where it's like a bunch of different funny moments or whatever. And then at the very end of the video is when the Mr. Beast clip pops up. And the
Oh my
best and the wait, get this. The Mr. Beast clip pops up, and Mr. Beast was very being extremely nice, and he's not very rude at all. And
That's so
then
dumb. I can
and he
never see
does,
Mr. Beast being rude.
I know, he's done this so many times. Like he probably has more videos at this point. I haven't looked at his channel in a while. But I don't know, maybe he got exposed by now. I don't
Yeah,
know.
what a clout chaser, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Some fucked up people out there. I don't understand it. They're
For
not like, the
real.
thing is, I think people at heart are good people. I think they just think what they're doing is the best thing they could be doing,
Yeah,
and
could be
that they don't
ignorant too.
think, yeah, they're ignorant, and they don't realize what's going to happen because of these actions they're taking. It might be benefiting them now, but they don't think about what it's going to happen down the line, you know?
Yeah, people can just be fame, money, and power hungry too. It just gets so blinding.
So I don't have a name for the podcast yet. Um, I want to come up with one. You got any ideas?
Mm. Dude, we're so bad with names. Remember, it took us like 10 years to come up with that one.
And then we found, and Michael found it on like top
Yeah.
50 names on
We were like,
the
"Oh,
internet.
the Lion."
And then I drew a whole logo for it.
Yeah, no, we're not too good at coming up with names on the
Oh,
spot
okay.
like that, to be honest.
Okay, all right. We don't have to name it right now. How about we give it a code name for now until we come up with the real name? Keep the real name a secret because we don't know the answer. But um,
Can't even come up with a code name.
code name Black.
Black. All right.
Code name
Racist.
Black plot. The code name Black podcast. There we go.
Podcast.
There you go, guys. If you watch to the end, you will be the only ones that ever understand this name until we come up with a decent one. I really hope this was recording.
Oh my god. Yeah. So I'm never doing a podcast ever again.
All right. Well, thank you for enjoying me stuttering 50 times and having a bunch of voice cracks, and listening to our alien conspiracy theories.
Yeah, thank you. Nobody will
And
ever listen to that because they think I'm crazy. So
yeah,
now I have a
no one's
I'll
even
play.
gonna, no one's even gonna listen to this podcast. So,
Hey, us in the future, what's up? When we're all famous and stuff,
yo, Kyle,
finally successful.
Kyle, when you got the Lamborghini,
The Ferrari, dude. What?
no, oh, my bad, the Ferrari,
Are you
Kyle
kidding me?
Ferrari, uh, and you
Dude,
got a helicopter and a landing pad and all that shit. And um when you're the king of Mars, just look at this video and be like, yo, he knew it all along.
you knew
Um,
it, dude. Wow,
uh,
that's crazy.
it's inspirational right there.
Very inspirational, dude.
All right, and on that note, we will see you all next Saturday. Bye, guys.